Hello everyone, so welcome to your own channel that is known as Mathematics by Rumina. Today I am going to make my first video that is based on applied mathematics topic, and that topic is your integral. I know this is the most difficult topic which every student think yes ma'am ये थोड़ा difficult हो जाता है. So that's why मैंने इसी से अपने lecture की शुरुआत की है. And today we are just going to discuss about 7.1. Now you will ask that ma'am what all are we going to discuss? We are just going to discuss the formulas and how we are going to work on it, and even what are the important questions that you need to practice. I'm not going to give you the full exercise, but if you want the full exercise, you can just comment me in the comment section. I will provide you that also. But in today's class, I have just taken the difficult portion. Okay, whatever was difficult, I have taken that questions just to clear your concepts. So starting with the chapter, I'm not going to waste your much time. Integrals आपको बिना ट्रिगो का मिलेगा. That means there is no trigonometry in this. Okay, there is no trigonometry in this. There is purely and purely only based on your algebra. That is called as on your variable x, y and everything. Okay. Now let's get started. Let's understand what all formulas we have. So your first formula, that is x की power n dx, that is the integral of x की power n dx, that is equals to x की power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c, where n is not equals to 1. If I just take a very simple example on it beta, so let's take your first example as x की power 5 dx. So what would be that? Now your n is 5 over here, that is your n is equals to 5. Just apply this formula, so that would be x as it is. N is 5, so 5 plus 1 6 upon 5 plus 1 is 6 plus c. Clear? ये इसका आंसर आ गया. It is that much simple. Yes, it is that much simple. Okay. Similarly, integral of 1 upon x dx is equals to log x plus c. What is this c we are talking about? This c is an arbitrary constant. Okay. This c talks about the arbitrary constant part that we have. Then there is one more formula, that is integral of ax dx, that is equals to ax, that is a की power x upon log a plus c. Okay, where a is some constant and x is a variable. Then we have integral of ex dx, that is equals to ex plus c. One more thing, for this chapter you need some of the laws of exponents. Okay, अगर किसी को याद नहीं है प्लीज़ अपनी क्लास 11th की बुक खोल के एक बार लॉज ऑफ एक्सपोनेंट्स रिवाइज कर लेना, बिकॉज वो यहाँ पे एप्लीकेबल होंगे. Now let's get started with the question number 1. Let's see how we are going to do it and how we are going to understand the topic. Now it is integral of 1 upon x की power 3. Now don't get confused that ma'am should we apply second formula or first formula. It is just 1 upon x. If you get something with the power of 1, then only this formula will be applicable. Since now the power is x की power 3, so how can I write it? If I just want to simplify it, I can just write x की power minus 3 dx. Yes, we have done this in class 8 now. You know the reciprocal. Okay, so x की power minus 3 dx. Now just apply that formula, that is integral of x की power n dx, that would be equals to x की power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. So we got this. Okay, now let's apply the formula. So that would be x की power minus 3 plus 1 upon minus 3 plus 1 plus c. Just simplify it a little bit. So that would be minus in the numerator x की power minus 3 plus 1, that is minus 2 upon. Now already we have taken this minus in the numerator, so we are left with minus 3 plus 1. That would be minus 2, minus is over already here. So it would be plus c. So you can just write your answer as minus 1 over 2x की power 2 plus c. I hope it must be clear. I think it must be easy. If there is any single doubt which is left, you can please write on the comment box. Okay. Now let's see about integral of 5x dx. Now 5 की power x. If you remember, I have just told you a formula, but that is integral of a की power x dx, that is equals to a की power x upon log a plus c. Now just apply the formula. So that would be 5 की power x upon log 5 plus c, and this is your final answer. How? Because we have just applied the integral of a की power x dx, which is equals to yours a की power x upon log a plus c. Now you will say, ma'am, how we are going to learn this formula better? That is not an option. You have to remember these formulas. Okay, it's very much compulsory. So we got our answer for this as well. It's done. Now let's move towards the next question. It says you that इंटीग्रल ऑफ 7 की पावर एक्स ई की पावर एक्स. नाउ ऑब्जर्व, यहाँ पे ये भी लग रहा है और ये भी लग रहा है, बिकॉज 7 की पावर एक्स है ना एक तरीके का. सो दैट मीन्स एक कांस्टेंट के ऊपर एक्स है और ई की पावर एक्स है. अब कैसे सॉल्व करें? इफ आई वांट, कैन आई जस्ट सिंप्लीफाई दिस फुल पार्ट एज इंटीग्रल 7 ई की होल पावर एक्स डी एक्स. यस, बेस अलग था बट पावर सेम थी, तो मैं पावर को ऐसे लिख सकती हूँ. नाउ जस्ट लुक हाउ टू सिंप्लीफाई इट. Now since this is there, again use this formula. Okay, इसको पूरे को constant ले लो एक तरीके से. So that would be 7e की पावर 7e की whole power x upon log 7e plus c, because right now the constant part is this 7e. So this is going to be your answer. Yes, this is that much simple. I hope you must be finding all these questions simple. Okay, and like the ways, you can just try other questions as well, because I have just taken the difficult most question. If you have any doubt, just remember, if you have any doubt in the other most question, you can please comment me in the chat box. Okay, now let's take this. Many of you must be thinking it's looking very horrible, but don't worry bacha, it is very simple. Okay, let's try to understand it. Integral e to log x x की power minus 3. Just leave x की power minus 3 and dx as it is. Just try to simplify this. If you remember one of the properties, so one of the properties says you that if you have n log x, so that would be log x की power n. So just use this log, this property of log. So that would be e, this 2 will go in the power, so that would be your log x की power 2. And now I think everyone knows that e की power log x, that is equals to x itself. So now what it's going to be? So this full part is going to represent our integral of x की power 2 into x की power minus 3 dx. Yes, it's amazing. Now you know what we have to do. We have already done a formula of laws of exponents, that is whenever we have the same base and the different powers and they're in multiply, so we can simply add the powers. So now the base is x, so we can simply just add the powers. So it is going to be x की power 2 plus minus 3, so x की power 2 minus 3 dx, and that would be your integral of x की power minus 1 dx. Now just look, यहाँ पे एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट मुझे कॉन्सेप्ट डिस्कस करना है बच्चों से, इसे बहुत अच्छे से ऑब्जर्व करना. इफ बाय चांस यू विल फील दैट मैम शुड वी अप्लाई द फॉर्मूला दैट इज योर इंटीग्रल एक्स की पावर एन डी एक्स. तो फॉर्मूला क्या था? एक्स एन प्लस 1 अपॉन एन प्लस 1 था, प्लस सी था, ये फॉर्मूला था. बट बेटा यहाँ पे देखो, यहाँ पे ये फॉर्मूला अप्लाई नहीं हो पाएगा. क्यों? बिकॉज यहाँ पे एक्स की पावर -1, एक्स की पावर -1 प्लस 1 अपॉन -1 प्लस 1, ये भी ज़ीरो आ गया, ये भी ज़ीरो आ गया. सो इट इज़ नॉट एप्लीकेबल. सो दैट्स वाई वी हैव स्टडीड अ फॉर्मूला फॉर दिस, दैट इज it can be written as 1 upon x dx. And if you remember on the first slide, I have shown you 1 upon x dx, that is equals to log of mod x plus c. So we are just going to use this formula. Yes, it's amazing, I think. So it would be log of mod x plus c. And since over here x is positive, as we can see that x square was there, so we can directly write log of x plus c. And yes, bacha, that is your answer. And congratulations, if you are clear with these 4 questions, you are done with your exercise 7.1. In just 9 to 10 minutes, you are done with first exercise. In the next session, I am going to bring the second exercise, and like the ways, we are going to complete the chapters in hardly, like you can say, 12 to 13 videos, and every video is going to be between 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so I hope that you must have liked the content which I am delivering. If there is anything that you want to convey to me that is not going correct, you can please write on the chat box. Thank you so much everyone. Bye bye for today.